Okay, I think I've figured out this megalith, which is not quite in line with this megalith. Not exactly. They're a few degrees off, but they do both face 109 degrees. From this one, the big one, 109 degrees brings you exactly to the steps of this shrine, which used to be a Buddhist temple 1,300 years ago, the same time as our castle. Before that, I believe it was the viewing platform for this. I think the Buddhists came and built over it, just as the Shintoists built over the Buddhists. From here, both megaliths are visible. Now, I think the small one was built first. Maybe it was a prototype. Maybe it was the main thing, the real deal, for a few generations until it was decided that it should be bigger and in a better location. So they made Megalith 2.0. And it went from the size of a liquor cabinet to the size of a small cottage, and now on a cliffside, so trees would never grow up in front of it, as indeed they have in front of 1.0. All right, let's go over there. I apologize, I forgot the tripod. My hands are a little shaky, and we are looking through a kilometer of haze, but you can see that the flat plane of the megalith is dead straight on. This is the viewing platform, I do believe. Prior to the Shinto shrine, prior to the 1,300-year-old temple, way back into megalithic prehistory, maybe back to the antediluvians, which is as good a hypothesis as any, and maybe the best one, maybe the true one. Okay, let's go. All right, now raise your hand, please, if you think it's worth tracing a line back from the megalith, back up the mountain, and snooping around there. Well, there might be nothing there, but there might be something. If you think it's worth a look, I'll go take a look. Wouldn't it be a hoot if it led exactly to that filled-in old cistern, maybe filled-in old treasure pit? I'd start digging immediately. I don't think it leads there, but just saying, that would be cool. I'm looking into climbing ropes. Here's a reasonable rope, and the reviews are not too bad. Free delivery. I think I could get down to that megalith. But I made the mistake of letting Camera Girl see what I was up to. She spied on me. She put 2 and 2 together and started crying and begging me not to do it. So I didn't click and order it yet. But, yeah. Maybe I should lose a few pounds first off my belly and maybe build up some actual muscles. Maybe I should at least get my breath back first. You have a good weekend, and I love you. There's big news coming. Big bad news in the missing persons field. News which I hate to tell you. I won't now. Have a good weekend.